Failure, something that can make or break us, often seen as a negative word. But is it really? Understanding failure is the first step to appreciating its value. Growing up, we're taught to avoid failure at all costs, cultivating a culture of fear around it. But is the fear of failure justified? Should we continue to hold on to this perception of failure? In reality, failure is an opportunity for growth and development. A positive perspective on failure can be a powerful tool in achieving success. Let's delve into the lessons we can learn from failure and how it can be a pathway to success. Failure is often viewed negatively, but that perspective needs to change. The lessons of failure are vast, and it's essential to look at them in a positive light. Failure teaches resilience and determination. It takes guts to get back up and try again after a setback. Failure helps to refine and develop grit, which is essential to success. Innovation and creativity are born out of failure. When one approach fails, another is born. Failure encourages individuals to think creatively and develop new processes to overcome challenges. When these new processes are successful, individuals gain confidence in their abilities and their creativity flourishes. Opportunities for growth come from failure. The experience provides the chance to reevaluate and adapt goals, identify weaknesses and strengths, and develop new skill sets. Failure also teaches individuals to assess risks properly. It's important to understand that failure is a necessary step in the growth and development process. When failure happens, it's important to give yourself grace. Don't be too hard on yourself. It's also important to take responsibility and learn from the experience. Take time to reflect on what went wrong, what worked, and what didn't. Develop a plan of action that considers what has been learned and move forward. Resilience and determination, innovation and creativity, and opportunities for growth all come from failure. Look at failure as an essential component of success. Embrace it, learn from it, and allow it to fuel your journey to success. Embracing failure as a tool for success means acknowledging that mistakes happen and using them as stepping stones towards achieving goals. Rather than beating yourself up for your shortcomings, you should look at them as learning opportunities. Accept that it's okay to stumble a few times before finding your footing. Everyone messes up from time to time, but successful people use their failures as a chance to learn and grow. Developing an action plan is a key part of making the most of your failures. After all, it's not enough to simply accept your mistakes. You need to actively work to improve after each setback. This might involve seeking feedback, taking classes or courses, or reevaluating your approach to see what works and what doesn't. The crucial thing is to keep moving forward and adapting as you go. Consistency breeds success, so don't give up after a few hiccups. It's tempting to throw in the towel when things get tough, but sticking with it is how you build grit and resilience. Every successful person has faced obstacles, but the ones who make it are the ones who keep going no matter what. Keep pushing yourself, and you'll be surprised at how far you can go. Remember, failure is only a bad thing if you let it defeat you. Instead of focusing on the negative, use your mistakes as a chance to grow and keep pushing forward with grit and determination. You might be surprised at how much stronger and more successful you become as a result. The psychological impact of failure. Failure can have a significant psychological impact on an individual. Fear of failure and avoidance can hinder personal and professional growth. It can lead to missed opportunities and a lack of willingness to take risks. Understanding self-worth and confidence is crucial in dealing with failure. Embracing the fact that it is okay to make mistakes can help to develop a growth mindset. Failure can be an opportunity for self-reflection and self-improvement. The power of positive thinking can transform the way one views failure. Looking at mistakes as opportunities for growth and learning helps to reframe failure. Changing one's perspective on failure not only improves personal well-being, but can also lead to greater success. In short, failure can have a significant impact on an individual's psychological state. However, with the right mindset, failure can be an opportunity for growth and success. It is important to note that the impact of failure can vary from person to person. Some individuals may be more resilient and able to bounce back quickly from failure, while others may struggle with feelings of shame or inadequacy. In addition, societal pressures and expectations can also play a role in an individual's reaction to failure. The fear of judgment or criticism from others can exacerbate feelings of self-doubt and lead to a reluctance to take risks
or try new things. It is essential, therefore, to cultivate a supportive and understanding environment that encourages growth and learning from mistakes. By fostering a healthy attitude towards failure and providing the necessary resources and support, individuals can build resilience and develop the confidence to take on new challenges. Ultimately, failure should not be seen
as a measure of one's worth or abilities, but rather as an inevitable part of the learning process. With the right mindset and support system, individuals can turn failure into an opportunity for growth and achieve even greater success in the future. Everyone fears failure, but why do we fear it? The answer is simple. We fear the unknown. We limit ourselves by sticking to our comfort zones. We fear taking risks. Life isn't about playing it safe, and neither is success. So how can you overcome the fear of failure? Firstly, change the story you tell yourself. Instead of thinking, "I can't do it," try, "I can do it if I try." Secondly, visualize the outcome you desire. Keep reminding yourself what your success will look like. Lastly, celebrate every small victory. Appreciating your progress will improve your self-esteem, confidence, and motivation. We all know the famous quote, "Rome wasn't built in a day." Success takes time, and failure is imminent. It's what we learn from our failures that set us apart. By adopting a growth mindset, we are continuously developing ourselves, overcoming obstacles, and succeeding. Remember, failure is not final, but it's the pathway to success. The fear of failure often holds us back from taking risks and pursuing our dreams. However, it's necessary to understand that the most successful individuals have experienced failure at one point or another. The difference lies in how they handled it. Take Oprah Winfrey, for example, who was fired from her early job as a news anchor. Instead of giving up, she explored new avenues and eventually landed her own talk show, becoming a media mogul. Then there's J.K. Rowling, who was rejected by multiple publishers before finding success with the Harry Potter series. Her determination and resilience in the face of failure ultimately led to her success. These individuals didn't let societal expectations or fear of failure hold them back. They took risks, learned from their mistakes, and used failure as a catalyst for success. So don't let fear of failure paralyze you. Take the leap, learn from your mistakes, and use failure as a stepping stone toward success. Failure is not the end, but rather a beginning. It's a chance to reevaluate and try again with a new perspective. Reframe your failures, and they can become stepping stones to success. It's all about your mindset. So embrace your mistakes as learning opportunities, develop a plan, and maintain consistency. Believe in yourself, visualize your success, and celebrate your small victories. All it takes is a shift in perspective, and you can turn your failures into catalysts for success. Learn from those who have come before you and overcome their own struggles. Break free from societal expectations and take risks. Don't be afraid to fail, because that's where you can find your greatest opportunities for growth. Remember, success is not just about avoiding failure, but learning and growing from it. The power is in your hands to reframe your mindset and turn your failures into stepping stones to success.